Well, I am very happy to tell you guys that after 6 years, the legendary Red Velvet is back with their third studio album, 10 years into their career. Do you see how insane that is? Previously titled What a Chill Kill, due to the acronym it made, it was reduced into just Chill Kill. A heads up though, I am a Red Velvet stan through and through. I care about them. I've been campaigning for RV3 for years now. So I am sorry to inform you that I am going to be critical about every single detail. Because this is my video. Let me be insufferable for a second. I'm gonna dump all my visions for my ultimate favorite group that I care like nobody's business somewhere along the way. Okay, so ever since the first day it was teased, the concept was already full of enigma, horrors, and theories. Bringing in the concept that is very Red Velvet coded, murderous and gay, throughout the rollout we were exposed to a bunch of symbolism such as dragon fruits, tigers, East Asian calligraphies, weapons, and so many more. It was such an experience. Now I have to say, I don't love all the teasers and decisions they have made. It's a bit incohesive. We start off the whole shebang with a set of teasers displaying a very traditional Korean visuals. When I tell you I jumped when I saw the pictures for the first time because I caught the chogisok distinctive style. And of course, it was confirmed that the creative mind behind the pictures was Chogisok, the man who was responsible for Kali Uchi's Red Moon in Venus and also a little bit of Le Seraphim's Unforgiven creative directions. And then we got the whole fictional princess warriors themed the following week. And this was such a whatever theme for me. I also already could tell that one of my biggest fears was about to happen. For this project, a bunch of concepts handled by 3 different directors. I really don't understand why don't we just milk Chogisok like he has an extensive conceptual portfolio. He definitely can build RV's own little world and atmosphere by himself from his genius mind. But as the classic SM Entertainment move, why should they? We could have had those weapon concepts with a much better, well thought out idea that could result in more unique looking pictures. I also want to talk about how their stylists are actually so lazy. Like, look at the material. Look at Joy's Dazed 2019 photo shoot. Look at that. The warrior princess. Where is this serve? Where? Whatever. Let's move on. The cover art, while we're at it, is also such a letdown. You're telling me we're gonna stare at this Pixar framed family portrait for the rest of our lives? There is a pretty clear harsh edge that they blurred on Seulgi, Joy, and Yeri's hairs that totally give away the fact that Wendy and Irene were not in the same room as them. The streak of great album covers RV has is insane, by the way. I would love to lay out my mood board here. Look at how crazy good and unique the red and perfect velvet are. I would have loved to see the continuity of quirky and unique red colored article of clothings and accessories. For example, the red cover art, their first album features red ribbons and made dresses. Their second album, Perfect Velvet, features red crowns and maternity dresses. Again, I would have loved to see their utilization of the red dengis they got custom made. And while we're at it, why not use the now iconic Seulgi's dragon fruit? During the final weeks nearing the comeback D-Day, we started to get this short film-like trailer. It's giving very indie horror production. Very dreamy, atmospheric, scary, and again, enigmatic. They got Seulgi eating thieves, Wendy circling the girls lying down in a random hotel hallway, Irene eating a bunch of apples like it was a whole thing. I was like, this feels too good to be true. Watch this ending up just being a whole dream sequence that will never happen in the actual music video, like 28 Reasons. And bitch, it happened. It happened. I'm just sure the teasers are dream sequence, addressing their past traumas? Sure, the final music video also looks very good, aesthetic. Even the girls gave acting performances. See, when your group has 5 actresses, I don't know. They even burned a house down. And all the other indie film bullshit. But I'm just very tired of getting teaser fished by them. Where's the nod to the hotel hallway scene? Where's the nod to the stairs descending scenes? Where's the little black dresses look? Where's the reckoning of the trailer? Where's the high concept to match the music? Non-existent. I desperately need a smoother storyline. Maybe add a scene or two from the trailer to the music video? I don't know. But you know what? Not too much. We still get this FX meets newjeans aesthetic on the mood board video. So I'll take what I can get. Anyways, that was a whole fucking essay of introduction. The sound of this album is the accumulation of everything they've done with Psycho, their Japanese album Bloom, well, at least the last additional songs, and the Birthday EP. If you know one thing about all these projects I've mentioned, it's the sound SM Entertainment has been reusing over and over again ever since 2019. The same trap EDM production over whatever pop music they're giving to their groups. And for Red Velvet, you'd think they'll be exempt for once, because looking at the godly catalog of their past 2 studio albums, they are all very idiosyncratic to themselves, very distinctive to Red Velvet. Everything that makes them the quirky, standout group of 3rd gen that they are today. But no, they decided to give the playground to these tired Swedish producers, Cassiopeia, Ellenberg, and even Liar. Where is Sumin? Where is Jihai from Monotree? Hello? We couldn't have made an appointment? Because I swear to God, ever since Lee Suman, well, and Min Hee-jin too, was out, it has been proven that none of these people, these European producers, actually understand Red Velvet's sound, Red Velvet identity as a group, the curation, the aesthetics, the standard of the uniqueness the Red and Perfect Velvet have said really are that high. Listening to the title track and looking at the album as a whole body of work, it really is evident that this is such a fan-driven album. With Psycho being their biggest song of their career and the fans constantly asking for Velvet, girl crush, cunty aesthetics, and concept, yeah, it is obviously rooted from there. With the track record of production Psycho, Wildside, and Birthday B-sides have, their sound has come down to this: minimal, dark or dreamy pop and R&B music, also known as alternative pop, over the 1,000-year-old rotting trap beat samples that can all be found in Chill Kill, the title track, Knock Knock, Who's There, Underwater, Nightmare, One Kiss, Bulldozer, and Wings. That is 7 out of 10 songs, mama. While it does make this album somewhat cohesive, but it just really defeats the entire identity of Red Velvet. This body of work lacks the Red Velvet charm, the Red Velvet touch, the quirkiness that is essential to them, the funk, the boldness of their up-tempo pop perfections, the smoothness of their R&B excellence. It's just all left behind. And all we got is this mediocre, middle ground, generic, and bland pop R&B record, emphasizing the dark and nocturnal nature of this album by titling it Chill Kill. The true essence of this theme is tragedy and hope. As pictured in the music video, the girls portrayed 5 sisters who suffered from and bonded by a tragedy. The storyline focuses on the process of how the 5 sisters overcome their traumas and grow through the process. You can also see the storyline progresses throughout the intended tracklist of this album, I think. 100, A+ for moral of the story. The title track explores the theme of love, highlighting its ability to bring light and happiness into one's life and to cherish that love in the present and not be consumed by worries about the future. They express this message through a very electronic sounding pop song with a pretty minimalistic approach, where they rap for every pre-chorus as they build the tension for a pretty manic chorus, as evident by the very active drum and synth patterns. The highlight of this song for me is the beautiful bridge, where they just play with the waves of synths and the girls doing acrobatics with their vocal cords. It is great, dramatic and climactic. This section just feels like you're in an 80s throwback heaven, and when the chorus starts playing again, it's like you're being taken back to reality. Like, oh, it's Monday. This title track is fine. It's fine. The overall melody is pretty ear candy and nice to sing along to. The RV girlies said that they chose this one over the second track because they felt this song could bring out more of Red Velvet. In my most honest opinion, they could have chosen a much better song than this. This song feels empty and lifeless. Zero personality. You know when they say this song could only be done by Red Velvet? You cannot say that with Chill Kill music video playing under your tweet. Outside of the bridge, this song is pretty unremarkable, but as a reveluv myself, of course I'm gonna try my hardest to like this song, which means I'll stream it every day until it clicks with me and I can sing a melody or two. Now I would be lying if I said the good old trap does not work at all for this album. That would mean I am discrediting the serves that are Knock Knock and Wings. Here's why I really do think making Knock Knock could work out very well. Red Velvet is the pioneer for sampling and interpolation culture in modern K-pop. With the success of Feel My Rhythm and Birthday, this technique of repurposing cuts from classical pieces in K-pop has slowly become unique to Red Velvet. Now guess what? The second track of this album, Knock Knock Who's There, sampled another classical piece, which is the Nutcracker's Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, a fairly famous classical piece. And guess what? Not only it is a famous classical piece, but it is also a famous Christmas song. Now guess what month is it now? What season is it in most part of the world? My goodness. Such a wasted opportunity. This song, not only it effectively utilizes trap, it also has the horror atmosphere they're trying to capture for this album. The instrumentations of this song is crazy varied. Like, do you hear that subtle Indian percussion like bass? Oh, like it's giving me early Rina Sawayama, when she was so inspired by 2000s Britney. The strings also just adds a good amount of drama to the song. I like the rhythm of this song. It's just so danceable and feels very satisfying. Ugh, I personally still cannot move on from that Nutcracker interpolation. Anyways, 10 out of 10 for Knock Knock. I don't care. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. We love you, Jin by Jin. You're alright. I like Underwater. A little. The one about sex? Yeah, I jumped a little reading the color-coded lyrics. You know, one thing about Red Velvet is they're gonna give an R&B moment. But this one just feels like one of the A&R people said, oh, Kingdom Come and So Good was a hit. Let's try to go with that vibe. No, it does not compete with Kingdom Come and Perfect 10. This song does not feel as organic as those tracks. Sorry. Wings is also another good track. My said this instrumental sounds like some background music on YouTube, and I don't disagree. It is in fact what it felt like upon my first listen, but not too much. I still like it. I like the lo-fi nature of this song. It's pretty thin and airy. Well, surprise, this song is called Wings. This one is a fine Korean gospel track, okay? This album's closer, scenery is just cute. Some heartfelt acoustic guitar moment. They sound good singing this lullaby, I just can't hate it. Another thing about Red Velvet, they're gonna close their album with some adult contemporary ballad. Korea loves some adult contemporary. What about the rest? Honestly, I don't give a fuck. They're trying to do something in Bulldozer. You guys enjoy it for me. And you know it's bad when a lifestyle YouTuber with a half-assed music career got credited alongside Liar in Iced Coffee. And you know what's crazy? I used to watch Gaby DeMartino when I was bored. Like this is a crazy circle moment. You are a YouTuber. Do not engage with my favorite K-pop group. Please. If your top artist on Spotify Wrapped is Melanie Martinez and Bella Porch, I'm sure you'll like this project and I'm happy for you. I wish I could see this album the way you see it. But it's getting old, mama. It's time to put Janet Jackson and more other grown women in R&B back to their mood board. Bring back Sumin. Bring back the stereotypes. Bring back Charlie Taft. Hello? Where is her? White woman, save me. Somebody free the G-High guy from Monotree, from Jaden Jung's basement. Please, please, he needs some breath of fresh air. And where the hell is Them Joints even? Shit, I don't care. At this point, Them Joints actually knows how to do weird music for Red Velvet. And wait a minute, don't you wait no more, don't you wait no more. That song is incredible, I don't care. These white producers and their obsession with corny, carnival, TikTok, vaudeville, twangs music needs to be out of the room by December. Enough. They have got to go. It hurts me as a chronic reveluv to let go a lot of songs in a freaking Red Velvet studio album. I was expecting to review all 10 out of 10 songs, but I just don't have the spirit to do it. When I tell you I was emotionless and numb the entire day, the day this album was released, it's pretty much a letdown for me. In the end of the day, you know, art and commerciality, they can be extremely difficult to balance. Well, it's not even about being artful anyway. They could have done a far better, trendier sound rather than this dated, tired production. Take example, the 2000s EDM music like drum and bass, two-step, UK garage, even down to hip-hop soul, neo soul. So many potential. But back to what I said 2 seconds ago, Red Velvet has always been known to be that K-pop group to put out their art in the forefront. Commercial success can be second or third. Point is, this time around, it's crystal clear that innovation, creativity, forward thinking, and retaining identities and personalities weren't their top priority for this third studio album. As unfortunate as it is, I must say, this album makes a great fan service. This is their Infinity War. This is their endgame. But that doesn't mean they can escape without the other minority part of the fandom, I guess, getting disappointed by this project. You know what they say, you just can't please everybody. It has all the gag factors, it has the commercial quality, in the bracket generic, good generic, and it's cohesive. And for that, I'll give this a long-awaited album a 6 out of 10. I know, I'm sorry. What are your thoughts and comments about this album? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.